Hello!
We're here.
Yes, been a long time. So I didn't see my bestie for like 4 weeks. Hi, sweet darling.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
It's been 4
I miss
whole weeks.
you. And we didn't do a lot of things that we
We
normally
haven't even
do.
been out. We didn't.
Yeah. And
Lockdown has done us battle.
yes. Anyway, been a long. We apologize for our late new video. So here we are.
We're back.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of contents to share. We've got a very, very interesting one today. A little bit sensitive to some.
Yeah.
Some people might find it quite sensitive. But let's just make a side note that we are no expert into this field. The topic that we're going to talk about.
But we are going to speak out of what we see
And
in the community, loved one, people that we know, going through this or have been,
Yes.
yeah. So
You introduce the topic. You introduce the topic.
Yes. If this is your first time today to watch us, to watch us in our channels, Pacer and she is, welcome. Our first topic for today is about domestic violence, DV, in African community, in abroad. This is where we're going to discuss more about. We are not going to expand more into too much into it, but we are going to bring the top one. Yes. So to get into the points, yes, DV is a lot in African community in abroad. A lot of people have been killed. Women's die from it a lot, and the victim are always women's.
Yes.
Yeah. I know that there are men also who are going through domestic violence. There's women who are treating men or even physically abusing them, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and also financials. There are women who are doing that to men as well. But the majority, most people who are going through this more are women's.
Yes.
So if you hear we're going to mention a lot of women, don't feel offended, because this is what we are going to talk about. And why are you feeling anyway offended? Maybe you're one of them. Anyway, let's get into the point.
You know
Why do you think there's a lot of domestic violence in African community in abroad here?
Well, that's a tough question.
I know.
Maybe you answer that first.
Okay, let me answer
Some idea.
Yes. E.g., I guess it's from cultural shock as well, because back.
Yes.
But most of the men in African society, in African community, they believe that if you are the head of the family, you control everything. That you control finance, especially mainly in finance.
Mainly finance.
The finance is to do with money. So
I'm the man. I'm the man. You're just a woman.
And this is what is actually causing too much.
But let me also make like we African women in a relationship or in marriage, we know our place.
Yes.
In our marriage, we know that the man is the head of the house, and you are I always like to say
the helper.
You're the neck. You're the neck.
You're the neck of the body.
So I think nowadays, because of the new culture that we've been exposed to, some men feel threatened.
Yeah. You're on point.
Don't they? They feel threatened, especially for some of those women who are a little bit educated. They know they're right, and they are not ashamed to exercise their right. Isn't it? Like if you try to control them, of course they will not accept it. Will they?
Who will accept when you know you're treating me bad? Everything needs to be. That's why it's good to communicate and understand one another. It's good to communicate, both of you. But sometimes these men don't understand the communication. will never get there, because what in his mind is to control you to the high level, to control what you wear, to control what you eat, to control which money go to which account, and you will not even know that there's your name. Sometimes your name in that account is the one having the card, the ATM card.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yes, he's having the ATM card. Oh, this it cannot be him having the ATM card. He'll be working, not even giving money, but the woman is the one paying everything.
Not even
paying
giving
everything.
money to help. To help.
DV, if come to DV, this is under financial
It's
abuse.
very sad. You have a children with this woman and you're letting her pay all
Yeah,
the bills.
this is under financial abuse, where the men can abuse you financials. You will be doing all these things, and you will be sitting there on top of it, physically abusing you. If you're that woman, you're going through this kind of abuse,
You need to think.
physically abuse in a marriage. This is domestic violence. You need to get out. I cannot say that I'm not going to tell you stay in that marriage. Any marriage that bring affliction in your body, bring you unhappiness, not making you healthy, not making you progress, you are being beaten, you will die in this relationship.
Yeah.
Any man who is beating you,
Is it even love anymore?
there's no love. You know what they do? This is what someone who is physically, emotionally, psychologically manipulating you will beat you today, and then
buy you flowers
buy you
later.
flower. Please, it's the devil. It's the devil. I didn't mean to do it. I love you. I'm so sorry. I don't know why even I'm thinking like this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it, darling. You know how I love you. We already have this kid together.
When in the early stages, they're all lovey-dovey. I love you. I miss you. This and that. But there's a word in a choli.
Oh my
Can
God.
you translate that?
How can I translate this?
Actually, say it even in a choli.
Call quarter the sugar. Call quarter the sugar, which mean everything no ballad. First of all, you were in this case. How can I
I think
translate
it means
this?
that you've learned the other person's bad side.
Yeah.
You're now comfortable. I think that's what it means. I would hate to mistranslate it, but
Yeah.
I think that's
No, because at the first sight everything was good, and then when things turned wrong, this is like kind of a proverb that say when a proverb mainly in a choli say that when you fart
in the shit.
when you fart in the blanket, is it? Thing become nasty, right? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how to translate it. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get deeper. Things become better. If you're going,
yeah. People, when they say domestic violence, they think of physical abuse only. Like you said, there's always, you mentioned it, hey, emotional, psychological.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
They don't finance.
Because financial, those other ones happens, people internalize it.
Yeah.
You don't see it on them, do you?
You don't.
only see
And they keep it.
Yes.
But physical is where now you can see bruises and all those things that is happening, And then a lot of, because women are hiding this in our community. They don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it because you don't want to break. They feel like the society will judge you that you're a bad woman. You're this.
Your marriage.
You feel like to staying because of kids. You feel like to say these children that you said you want to stay in that kind of marriage because of children. These children are growing in a bad environment. The environment is not safety for the kids. The environment is toxic where children cannot concentrate. They are going through a lot. They cannot even focus in school due to this. How can you say you are staying in a marriage like that because of children, and these children are already
don't do it.
Going through this? You will die leaving your children motherless, because these men will end up, because women are being killed from this. Acid are being poured on their, on their faces, just to damage their faces. You can't look more good. I'm going to do you. What why you want to kill? Why are you going to that high level? If you don't want this person, just let them go in peace. You can fix your life again. You can start from somewhere again. You cannot do that to somebody you are not born the same day, from the same womb, the same man, the same day, the same minutes.
No.
Even if you are identical. Why want to kill?
And for any woman or any man who is watching this, you don't need to, we're not advising you to leave your relationship, but you think about it. Wouldn't it be better to raise your children in a home where it's very peaceful than a home where your children are always watching you being abused, watching you being manipulated, watching you being unhappy? Is that really what you want your children growing up knowing that is normal part of life? I know I don't.
Do you want your children to look at you as a father that's
abusive?
Oh my God. These children will end up even growing up. If they grow up in a family like that, they will end up also doing the same thing. Because this is what they grow up with.
They think it's normal.
Normal?
No, don't. No. Think about your children. You're not being selfish for desiring a peaceful life. You are not. That is not selfishness. I don't think it's not being selfish.
It's not.
It's not.
And the society that is judging this woman, that if you leave, you are this, you are a bad woman, you cannot control. Sorry about the background, guys. You are this kind of woman. Please don't go by what they say, because you will end up dying in this relationship, and they will be the same people that will tell you why you didn't walk out of this relationship. Why did she, you want to return back to your family in a coffin.
I know.
This is very sad. If you're doing this to somebody, you gotta stop it. It is not funny anymore.
No.
Life are being taken due to DV.
Yes. Children are suffering.
From
Some
this.
children are actually being taken by child services, Pesa, because the parents have failed.
I work with child safety. I see a lot of children. Some of them, I feel sad when a child tells you that. When the child tells you that I want my family.
Yeah.
I want my family.
Do you want your children to?
But because a child will say, I want my family, but the family are not there. The family are not there. These children are being taken away due to a lot of issue, DV and other issues that the children are being taken. And I support it. It's better the children to be taken out than the children to live there. But these children too, they will miss family because they are not growing with their family.
They will miss that normal.
That connection, that family connection. Everybody wants their families around them. Everyone wants to be loved. Children need their mother touched. But they can't have all this. It is a very sad thing we are talking about. Men today, some men who are going through, and men don't have a lot of service. Do you know that men don't have a lot of service?
Men do not have services, and they are also big victims. Of there are some terrible women out there too. Not only men. Can you imagine?
Men is scared to talk about it because men feel like if a man tell you that my wife beats me. You do know what kind of judgment that they feel afraid to talk about it because they will be judged. That's how can a woman beat you
with your
how can you allow this
all of you
all of you like this? Then they will mock you and they will use as
they see you as a weak man
as a weak man.
Men with their ego.
Because a man want to be a man. How can that way they are dying in silence. They are dying. If you are that kind of woman, you need to stop it. It's not good.
No.
You are here saying that men are this, men are that, and you're doing it. Stop it. You cannot be treating someone's son like that. Taking all this money and manipulating him, using it for your. I don't know. This is your husband.
And also those who use their children as a way of getting back at the men.
That is abuse. That's what? That is under what? That is under emotional, is it?
Yes.
Psychological.
Men who take their own life better because their women are keeping the children away from them. You'd imagine. Why would you want to do that? If you have your reasons,
there must be a reason why. There must be a very high
some women
reason.
are just doing it because they want to be bitter. You don't do
You
that.
don't want this man to move on with this life. You control this man to the higher level. Oh, you are wicked. You are wicked.
Don't be that woman.
Stop it. You are very wicked.
God is watching us.
Stop it. It's not good to do it. So my word of encouragement on this last video, I know that we want just to talk just a little bit about it.
Yes.
So my word of encouragement, my final word of encouragement is, for me, if you are living with someone who is very abusive, you are going through all this thing we mentioned, physical, domestic violence, and physical, mentally, psychological, emotionally, and financially, you need to get out of this relationship. I'm not going to tell you that it's staying in that relationship, because you will end up dying in this relationship. People die in this kind of in domestic in this abuse. You need your children need you. You know, you need your own happiness to your family. Your family love you. We love you. Your children love you. You need to set a very safety and a happy environment for your children and for yourself. You need it. Thank you very much for watching us, and please don't forget to
subscribe
and click
like
and follow us all the time. Support us.
Don't just watch us and leave it. You need to subscribe too.
That's what we need. That we need your support. Please do it. Is for free, as I'm always saying. Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.